Hello, this is Kintsugi Woman. How are you? So today I was thinking, it was my birthday just this past couple of weeks ago. And it's like, why has God given me another year? What is it I'm supposed to do with this year? What is it that I'm going to make it something different than I did last year? I always feel, I remember I have a cousin and he was an older young man. I was 17 at the time, and we were very close in age, and he was out at a singing out with his friends and family and whoever was at the church. And one of my cousins was supposed to go with him, his sister, and she didn't go. And but on his way home, a drunk driver drove into the back of him, and he was thrown, and he died. And the horse died too. They would have likely put the horse down, from everything I've heard. Anyway, but it's like, I've been given all these extra years. I've been given so much time, and what a difference am I making? What difference are you making? I have a nephew that committed suicide when he was 16, 20 years ago. And we've got so many people and so many family members, and we've been given life, we've been given a time, and what is it we're doing with it? I keep asking myself, and I've asked my siblings too, why is God giving us all this time? What is it? What is our purpose? And I'm here as a mother, as a grandmother, and my greatest purpose is to raise my children and let them know that they are so loved with my partner, and be with my, self, to be happy with my life. But there's been such a time of each of us, I'm sure from the time I was small, when even I remember being 6, 7 years old and thinking, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing here? As a little Mennonite girl, I always thought, I'm living on a farm, but I saw the city. I saw Toronto one time when we were young. We went for I think it was the island. We went to the island in Toronto, and I saw the tall apartments, and I saw things differently than a little farm girl would see, in a Mennonite community. And it was like, I wanted something different. And so I started at a very young age changing the way I saw things and heard about things, and I was like, I did not agree with the way things were at home, in our church, and changed who I was. And so I began to rebel. I began to question. I began to ask a lot of questions. And Mom was like, why can't you just be happy with the way things are, and be content? And I know it was easier to do that if I would have done that, but I just couldn't be like that. And so I had a lot of healing, and I broke through this layer of self. This layer is like a labyrinth of my life that I had to go through, and it was a lot of, I had to learn to love myself and accept myself. And it took a long time, and it's still at times, I know this is transformation. It's like you're pushing through, we're all pushing through, and we're still becoming. But it's like we're healing, and we've had to heal that healing daughter that was inside of me, this young girl that is the younger version of ourselves, right? When you think back, when I look back to her, and it's like all the things that I went through, all those choices I made, all the life experiences that as a young woman, as a mother, now as a grandmother, that we make. And it's those, that journey has brought me to here, and the discovery, the healing, the legacy that I want to leave. And it's all led to this day, to right now. And I still question, what is my purpose? So I have found my voice. I've become stronger and bolder, and I now have the opportunity to share and have my voice heard and empower others and inspire others as the Global Grandmothers Council Network, as Kintsugi Woman. I have got a platform on my YouTube channel, on my website, on different, like Instagram, as most of you do, but I want our voices to be heard. I want this world to see us for who we are. We are not the broken woman anymore. We are not We are Kintsugi Woman, and we're shining brighter, bolder, stronger, braver. You are Kintsugi Woman. So if you've got a story, if you would like to share something in our magazine, I would like you to share it and send me an email, and I will get it in the magazine. And if you've got something, that initiative, an offering, something that you would like to share. But this journey, we've all had our own, and it doesn't matter what culture, what religion we've come from. We've all got stories. We've all got this opportunity to share and help the younger generation, the younger women, not just women. I know I'm a woman, and I write about women, but I've got a grandson, so we need to make this world better. We need the voices to be heard. We need them to feel and know and understand how brilliant and how beautiful they are, and that we're here for them, supporting them and loving them as grandmothers, and just to be here and have our voices heard. I just thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me as a woman, as a grandmother, as the editor of Global Grandmothers Council Network. Thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me, because we have a purpose. You have a purpose, and you have so much to offer. There is so much that we've learned and we can share with each other. And it's so many things, that are going on, as we're aging. It's like we're losing our hearing, we're losing, a lot of us are on pension. A lot of us have to decide what we're going to do, or how are you going to stay in your home if you've become divorced, if you've changed your life, right? Things have happened in our lives, and so we are changing. We're seniors. We've got to decide what we're going to do. If I'm going to live to be like my father, who is 93, it's what am I going to do for the next 30 years, right? And I want to put something out there in the world to make it better, to help you, to help others. And I need to know what it is that I can do to make things better. I keep telling myself, I've got this, I'm stronger, and things are better than they were a year ago, than 6 months ago. And I see what's going on in the world, and it's sad, very sad, all the things that are going on. And we need to make it better. We need to make it so that we help the next generation, and we pass along our wisdom, pass along the wisdom, pass along our stories, so that they don't have to go through those things. It's like a big, beautiful quilt, and we're patching the quilt together. And each of us have our own piece, right? And our own story to put together. Join me in putting that quilt together. A quilt of love, embracing, belonging, understanding, acceptance. Each piece, each one of you is a piece of my quilt that I hold around me. And hug you, give you a hug. Each one of you is a peach, and each stitch is a lesson learned, something that we've learned, something that we've healed from, something that we're giving, right? Can you imagine what that quilt looks like? It's so beautiful. And all the different cultures and colors and scents and things from different, like, I've been to India, I've been to Florida, I haven't been around the world, but I know I've had different women from church have brought in food and the different things, the music, the food, the clothing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I appreciate each one that I've learned from, and we can all learn from each other. And we all are part of each other's story. What does your quilt look like? I've crocheted, and I've made different Afghans, and I made a beautiful one for my last granddaughter. Well, the one before this one, so she's now 13. And it was all little squares, and I put little affirmations on it, and little pictures, and one has a hand on it, and one has a, just love, a heart, and different things, right? And I put our names on it. And I was thinking, this quilt of belonging, this quilt of acceptance and love with all of us grandmothers. If you quilt, show me your quilt. Show me your quilt. I would love to see it. I would love to know what it is that you have done and what it is you feel your purpose is. What is your why? My why is to make a better world for our children, to let them know they are so loved, that I accept them, and that this journey, no matter how broken it is, no matter how fragmented they feel, and a lot of us have taken until we're grandmothers, right? It's taken me 67 years to get here, and I finally feel safe enough in myself, in my heart, my mind. Don't let it take you so long. I hope that the younger ones that are listening, that they believe and then trust and love themselves enough. You are enough. I am enough. So join me, and we'll stitch another stitch today on that quilt. Just take it, wrap ourselves all together in it, right? And feel safe and loved and accepted. This is Grandma Kalina. Take care of you, love you, trust you. Wrap yourself up in that. I'll send you ethereal love and hugs and take care of you. Kalina, Kintsugi Woman.